Hi, everybody. My name is Richa, and I take care of the corporate relations for our university, that is GLA University. This recording is more about the discussion that I recently had with the organization named Blue Wheels, who had come to our campus for the selection for the hiring of MBA students. So, wherein you all must be aware that the numbers were really good, and there are some very good selections from the university. We had students in logistics, financial, this FMB, and then we call it as a corporate finance in terms of the organization's requirement. And we had from HR and we had from marketing. So the couple of points for each of these specializations here, wherein that was shared by the company, and I wanted to share directly with you so that you could work on those areas and try to think differently. So the one thing that I have spoken about the marketing students, marketing, we need very, very good communication skills as every company, when you have mostly seen that they come to the campus, they make selections, few selections, but not as many as they were thinking is just because of the communication skills. So they have emphasized more that in terms of marketing, anybody wanting to make sales as a career or marketing as a career, especially B2B, wherein you are meeting clients, you're meeting corporates. So therein communication plays a very important role. Sometimes maybe the language could be bilingual, whether it is English or Hindi. What matters is the confidence, the clarity, the way you speak, the way you communicate matters a lot. So for MBA, not only for MBA, but people in HR and finance as well, in all the streams, I must say, have to focus on a regular basis in their communication skills so that they can improve it and be the better version of themselves. So, this was one about the marketing. About business analytics, also, company had few thoughts to share because that was a question to the company that we have seen that the companies mostly hire people in experience with experience in the field of business analytics. And the freshers, the opportunities for the freshers is comparatively low in the market. So that was the question to the company, wherein company also shared with us that definitely we look for somebody who have more insights and who have done some kind of field work wherein they know the real data, the primary source of data, the real customers, because the person who has some taste of the user's experience, customer's experience, can bring more practical insights to the organization to offer. So, majorly, even they consented that, yeah, this field requires people with experience. It could be 1 year, 2 year, depending upon which company we are working with, what kind of exposure we had. And they have also mentioned that why not students in MBA think from the entrepreneurship perspective? Why don't they think of building something of their own, which could be used as a plug-in material for any organization to get the data that they want to? When they were explaining the entrepreneurship from the MBA perspective, they had emphasized on business analytics, especially as a specialization. That why not students build a software? Why not students use the tools, use the software, and build a dashboard which convinces the company whosoever plug in their material what they have built. And in terms of the data, they explain to us the real data which students can get is from the university. There's a shopping complex in the university. There's a lot of data, people living in hostel, people using groceries, people in the PG. So in within your periphery, company wanted to showcase that within the periphery, there is so much data available that if any person is doing some extra work beyond studies and working on having some hands-on learning in terms of the tools that they're learning theoretically in their syllabus, or the use of Excel, the advanced level of Excel, how they are making use of it and bringing some insight of the real information in the market. So if such kind of things are visible either on their LinkedIn page, any insight, so that is how they can catch the attention of the interviewer someday, and they could catch the attention of the people in general. For example, you did some kind of a research about your university, about the students of the university, or about the people in your city, and you have portrayed that research in any of the platform. I take LinkedIn as a best example for it. And when you're putting your two, three insights that what is the data that you have picked up, definitely you will catch attention of the people and they would like to know more about you. So this is what they have said to the people in MBA, that we respect the theoretical knowledge that you possess, but we definitely surely recommend that You work on some case studies in the real time, what's happening around, and share your two, three insights. And that should be a regular post on LinkedIn. So they have emphasized on social media as well that how important is the role of social media networking today, that whatever information that you are taking or you're grabbing or you're grasping, if you share it in a right manner to the right set of people, you never know which opportunity comes to you in whatever format. So yeah, that is it. So this was one, and the last point that they discussed is about the role of logistics. So in logistics as well, like sometimes like people pick logistics or operations as a specialization, considering this is going to be the office job wherein you have role of coordination or doing organizing the different roles within the organization or managing various activities within the organization. So sometimes we mix logistics and operations as well as a layman. So in logistics also, company has actually cleared a lot of doubts of the students, wherein they have mentioned that when you think of logistics or logistics and supply chain management, we call it as LSCM. When you're thinking of LSCM as your career option, then you have to be mentally prepared that you will not be sitting in office. It is not going to be a office job at all. You will be going out and meeting your vendors, meeting the people you deal on a regular basis, and you have to coordinate and you have to make sure that the things are provided to the right place at the right time whenever it is required. So logistics is no more an office job for most of the organization, and it was never been. Sometimes we have misunderstood considering operations will be managing from office. So, students, this is one clarity we all should have, that we should be mentally prepared that we have to dirty our hands, we have to go out, we have to pull our socks, we have to go and we have to work. So, that's what we have to do. So, you can't think of imagining yourself that, okay, you're in office and you can do whatever you feel like. So these were the general points that we discussed with the company, because such questions come from students and we thought to discuss with them and think and also get their insights, what they think, and according to them what is the practical way of thinking in terms of your career opportunities. So this is all that we discussed, and for HR, finance, similar things, that yes, the role of comp skills is very important, and that's what they were seeing, and that's how they have selected students. So probably I think I have covered the major points. So the takeaways for all of you is one, please work on your communication skills. Communication is a journey. The skill of improving your communication is a journey for each one of us, for me, for you, for everybody. So the more we speak, the more we, see ourselves how we are talking, we are improving ourselves on a regular basis. Second is to have some real case study. One case study is that you're doing as a part of the syllabus. One is in the real environment, you're finding something, you're working on the data, which is beyond your books. It is beyond your books, that you're working on something and you're showing your insights, being regularly posting it on LinkedIn. So such kind of work, you have to showcase your work other than your academics and the percentage that you get there. You have to showcase your real hands-on work on various platforms and have a good network there. So yeah, so this is all that I would like to share. And yes, of course, logistics is not an office job for anybody who thought it is an office job. So just these takeaways, and start working on yourself even more than before. All the very best. Thank you.